Hey, guess what? I'm gonna call Remax. I'm gonna call your real estate agent.
These so-called internet gangsters are upset and taking things very personally. I wonder what will happen when we retaliate with the same intensity. How will they react then? We find them here under a high manhunt, which is rare. We're not sure how they managed this in the game, but we decided to take it from them. They accused us of lagging the server, so let's address that. We all know the server lag was caused by someone else spamming grenades in another lobby, as shown in the multiple videos I've already uploaded. Now let's dive in and explain what a lag switch does and how it's used. How a lag switch works in video games. A lag switch is a device or software that intentionally disrupts the connection between a player's console or computer and the game server to gain an unfair advantage in online multiplayer games. It is a form of cheating that manipulates network latency, causing temporary delays in communication with the server. Understanding ping and latency. To understand how a lag switch works, it's important to grasp the concepts of ping and latency. Ping is a measure of the time it takes for a data packet to travel from a player's device to the game server and back. It's usually measured in milliseconds, ns. A lower ping indicates a faster connection, which is crucial for real-time online gaming. Latency. Latency refers to the delay between a player's action and the server's response. High latency can cause lag, where there's a noticeable delay between input and the corresponding action in the game. How a lag switch is used. A lag switch creates artificial high latency by momentarily disrupting the internet connection. Here's how it typically works. 1. Installation. The player installs a physical lag switch on their network cable or uses software that simulates the same effect. 2. Activation. During gameplay, the player activates the switch, which interrupts the connection to the game server. This can be done by flipping a physical switch or pressing a key on the software interface. Effect. The disruption causes the player's character to appear stationary or moving erratically to other players. However, on the cheater's screen, the game continues as normal. 4. Deactivation. The player deactivates the switch, restoring the connection. The game server now receives all the buffered actions from the cheater's device, often leading to sudden, unpredictable movements that give the cheater an advantage, such as dodging attacks or moving to a strategic position without being seen. Why people use lag switches. People use lag switches to gain unfair advantages, such as dodging attacks. By creating lag, players can avoid incoming attacks that they would otherwise be unable to dodge. Teleportation. Players can appear to teleport across the map, confusing opponents and evading threats. Hitting targets. The cheater can line up shots or attacks on opponents who appear frozen due to the induced lag. Exploit timing. In games where timing is crucial, lag switches can disrupt the natural flow, making it difficult for honest players to compete. Impact of players from other regions. Players from different regions can affect each other's gaming experience due to differences in ping and latency. High latency players. Players connecting from regions far from the game server often experience higher latency. Their actions are delayed, and they may see other players' actions with a delay. Server load. When many high latency players join a server, it can increase the server's load, potentially degrading the performance for all players. Synchronization issues. The game server has to synchronize actions from players with varying latencies, which can lead to inconsistent game states. For example, a player with low ping might see an opponent moving smoothly, while a high latency player might see the same opponent teleporting. Region locking. Some games implement region locking to minimize these issues, ensuring that players connect to servers geographically closer to them for a more consistent experience. Conclusion. Lag switches exploit network latency to give cheaters an unfair advantage in online games. Understanding ping and latency helps explain how these devices disrupt normal gameplay. Additionally, players from different regions can impact the overall gaming experience due to varying latency, which game developers try to mitigate through various strategies. These players are always getting defeated by us. You'll notice they were on manhunt status a few times because they were targeting new players. As soon as we entered the lobby, we quickly ended their manhunts. They seemed extremely angry, almost as if they were on the brink of self-harm. They really dislike players from other countries being on their servers. We don't understand their racism towards international players or how they can become so delusional in this game. Everyone who defeats them and provides proof is met with disbelief. They refuse to accept that it happened. Every time we randomly join a lobby with them, they accuse us of stream sniping. They don't understand that the servers are small, making it likely to end up in the same lobby. Unlike Call of Duty, this game's population is lower, so you'll often encounter the same players if you're in the same region. It's difficult to explain this to someone who is uneducated about how the game works. These players get defeated every time they log on and constantly make excuses, blaming others for cheating and hacking. They think every video is well edited to fake their losses. Ironically, we've given them some fame, but they haven't even thanked us for it. They're easily influenced by what others say. By the way, if you're enjoying this content and want to see more, please subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. More content is on the way. Are you interested in seeing what software programs are used for lag switches? This game is suffering due to too many lag switchers, which is unfortunate. I really hope the Division 3 addresses this issue and bans players who use and abuse such devices. We don't need any cheaters in these games. Did anyone else notice the unusual movement from our opponents? This isn't due to them switching, as they would accuse us of, but because the servers are terrible. These servers often have issues, causing bullets not to register and movement become erratic. I really hope the servers improve to enhance everyone's gameplay experience. Even with their unusual movement, they still manage to lose. What a surprise. They must be really bad at the game. We found them spawn trapping some randoms again. We came in and immediately ended their manhunt once more. We tried to spawn trap them, but they waited for our timer to expire. After we killed them, they left the lobby. Later, we saw them on manhunt status again, and guess what? We took their manhunt once more. They were so miserable from us defeating them that they shut down their stream, disconnected, and went to bed upset. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to leave a like.
Now you gonna get farmed again all fucking night, you fucking bum. All night. All night you gonna be get fucking farmed, you fucking bum. Easy, bro. Leave my server, you fucking bitch. You're gonna get farmed again, and again. Even